Greetings, fellow traveller, and welcome to another video. Hey, portraits. Portraits, people, faces, colours, expressions, personality, feeling, emotion, digital, traditional, using reference, not using reference. These are all topics that I hope to cover in this here little video today. The one thing that I've got to remember when I'm making these videos is that the visuals are always different. When you come here and you click on a video by me, you know you're getting some quality visuals, some new, interesting visuals. I'll always want to do that. I want to make sure I'm posting good art that I like. You may not like it all the time, but I want to make sure I'm always posting art that I like. So when it comes to this talky bit, I just got to remember at least the visuals are interesting. You know? At least they've got something to care about. At least they've got something to pay attention to. Huh? Steven Universe t-shirt's back. It's good. I haven't watched Steven Universe in ages. It's been ages. They've got a musical now. There's a film and it was a musical. It sounds incredible. Haven't watched it yet. Haven't seen it. I don't know what this video is. I just thought I hadn't drawn any people in a while and I wanted to, so I just thought I'd make it a video. I'm quite busy. I'm finishing up a pixel art animation commission for a heavy metal band. That's going great. So in the meantime, I thought, let's fill some time. Here's some art. This is the art community on YouTube. YouTube are constantly cutting us down, putting up walls, barriers, changing the things, making this system shit for smaller creators and smaller YouTubers. But we're still going to be here, trying our best to survive in this digital wasteland. But you've made it. You found me. Here I am. One thing that's cool that's happened that I might end up making a video about proper is that my university got in contact with me, and Katie got in contact with us and asked us whether we would be interested in being like alumni going back and like helping with the students, the current students. So Katie's been asked to do a little alumni talk about where she is at, and I've been asked to help out with a workshop about the importance of sketchbooks. My tutors really liked my sketchbooks when I was at uni because I liked doing thumbnails, and they thought that I was pretty good at them. And I liked them too, and I still like them. I wish I could get a job that was just making thumbnails. You need a thumbnail doing, I'm your guy. So hit me up. If you've got a commission that you want, thumbnails. I need to think of some way of how to monetize that. Anyway, so sketchbooks. In general, as an artist and as an illustrator, the two things that I kind of absent-mindedly always draw are thumbnails of landscapes and sort of, you know, earthy, natural things, and people and faces. When you start developing your sort of own style, let's not talk about style, but it is something that just sort of naturally starts happening as you just keep drawing. You do kind of notice when you do it all the time that a style will sort of develop. So it can get, sometimes there is a danger when all you're really doing is sort of absent-mindedly drawing, is that you start just drawing the same face over and over again, and you've got to push yourself and make sure you're drawing new things and drawing more interesting faces and changing it up, changing the age. How old is the person you're drawing? What's their gender? Where are they looking? All these variations, you know, what's their nationality? These are all things that are useful. But one other thing that is useful, reference. If you find yourself you're thinking, oh, I'm struggling to draw this person from my head and making up a character, use reference. Using reference will automatically probably make you draw a character you weren't originally gonna draw, and also something more interesting. You'll notice little nuances. The most important helpful tip that I ever got about drawing in general. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this amazing nugget of wisdom from my Art Foundation tutor 5 years ago? God, no, not even that, like 7 years ago. Look at the thing you're drawing more than the drawing itself. Ooh. I swear to you, that has been one of the most useful tips that I ever had in my whole art education. But anyway, yeah, the thing that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video is most of this video at the start is just me doodling digital portraits. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I like some, I don't like others. There you go. Put down a grey background even though I don't really make use of it. Then I scanned in some pencil and fine liner faces that I'd done in my sketchbook. But then when it comes to the drawing and the colouring in and the sort of the digitizing of it, I sort of was getting to the point where I was like, why am I doing this? What's the point? This doesn't really add anything. The drawings are good in and of themselves, and I'm not really achieving anything by adding digital. Obviously, that technique works for me a lot when it comes to like landscapes and all my nomad stuff. But these portraits, I was like, they haven't got any better or worse. They're just sort of, I've added a bit of digital stuff to it. You'll notice that one of them, I use reference from a model on Instagram called Nyan. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Nyane. But I was using reference. The sketchbook drawing of her looks good. The last part of this video, I start doing a digital version because this was at a stage when I wasn't sure what I was going to post. I don't know whether I wasn't sure whether I was even going to bother posting the sketchbook stuff. So I was like, right, I'm going to do a digital version of that drawing. So I start doing it and I'm trying, I'm looking, I'm drawing, I'm looking, I'm drawing. I'm just not getting it. I'm not liking it. I can't quite get the likeness. I don't want to spend too long, it's meant to just be an inky sketch. So I kind of give up. But what I then go and do is I fuse this idea of using reference and creating a character and creating an illustration, merge them together, and I sort of just take little bits from the photo of her and implement them in the design of a more natural drawing. So I just invent this pose, I make up this position, like I'm using what I know of faces to just sort of create a little character pose. So she's kind of like 3/4 looking at the camera, looking down. But I'm using the reference, I'm using the photo to get like the makeup, the jewelry, the shape of the hair and all that stuff. But it's kind of way more stylized. It's not a direct drawing from life. So you end up getting, there's the digital portraits from my head, then there's the study, the sketch, the ink fine liner drawing that's like directly from reference, and then you've got the more combination of the two, the stylized person from reference, but in a sort of different pose to what the photo actually is. That's today's lesson. On today's episode of The Poncho Pilgrim, we learn something. That's all I wanted to say. It's quite late now. It's like 8. That's not too late. I'll probably be up till 1. Playing Apex or Fire Emblem. I need to go make some dinner though. I need to go have some food. Look after yourself. Learn how to cook. Look after yourself. Make good food. Have a wash. Change your clothes. Look after yourself. Get some plants. So yeah, lots going on. I got more stuff to talk to you about. This could have been about commissions and doing what you love as well, because I recently I sent an email to one of the people that I was doing a commission for, website design, kind of saying that I'm like backing out of the projects. I've done quite a bit for them and I just wasn't enjoying it. So I actually sent an email saying like goodbye, essentially, like I'm gonna stop working, which was quite a big deal for me. I'm a small freelance, illustrator who works part-time in an art shop, and I'm saying no to paid work. When you think of it like that, you think, oh shit, what have I done? Then again, I just felt like it wasn't worth it. I wasn't enjoying myself. It leaves me opportunity to go after different commissions. So we're learning stuff. You, me, together, we're learning. We're surviving out here. Climate strikes are going on across the world. Rise up, the upper classes. They don't want you working together, so put aside your differences. And thanks for being here, Thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed these faces. I find it quite therapeutic to just draw faces, random faces, so I hope you found it therapeutic to watch. I'm sorry about the nasally rambling on about references and stuff. I'm sure that kind of probably took away from, you know, the art. Right, I gotta go. Subscribe, watch more, watch my animations. Stay tuned, hold on to your hats. Go look at my other videos. Check out my Discord. Come join the community, talk, chat, let's discuss art. Let's do it. Join your... What? Huh? What? Yes. No.